this is Gina Kelly with Attune Yoga and Movement, coming to you today with a short practice, short yoga break, moving the spine in 6 different directions. So we'll go ahead and get started in table pose, coming onto your hands and knees. Begin by doming your spine, letting the shoulders release away from the ears, and letting your head dangle, your head and neck dangle. And then see if you can change that shape so that you're gradually beginning to look out into the room, letting your heart open along with the gaze. And then in your own time, going back and forth between cat and cow to flex and extend the spine. Those are our first 2 directions. And then sitting back into child's pose to take a little break. Noticing your breath, inviting your breath to be free, softening the face and jaw. From here, we'll rise up to stand upon the knees and move into twisting for a few moments. So we'll begin by extending the left arm up, and then grounding down through the right knee, spiraling the torso open, palm faces out. And then we'll return to where we started, letting the arm dangle. We'll repeat that same motion again. Left arm floats up. Right knee grounds, and we'll spiral open. This time we'll keep this spiralic movement of the torso and let the arm circle back in its natural range of motion. We'll keep the twist though. Extend your right arm out and begin to sit back while reaching your arm out and twist. This way the arm is connected into the spiral of the back. And then we'll let that go, looking out into the room, floating back onto the knees, letting the arms dangle. Second side, float the right arm up, grounding down through the left knee. We'll spiral the torso open, palm faces out. And then returning to face the front of the room, arm dangles. And then floating the right arm up once again, left knee grounds, we'll spin open. This time we'll let the arm circle open in its range of motion. Keep the spiral though, and begin to extend your arm out of the back while you sit back towards your heels. We'll let that go, rising back up onto the knees, letting the arms be free. Hands are going to meet and just float in front of the heart, palms facing out. And you'll just twist a little bit. It's a very gentle twist from side to side. And then we'll let that go. And if you're on a yoga mat, you can now turn so that you're on the long side of the mat. We're going to extend the right leg out to the side for gate pose. You can either keep your foot flat or ground down through the heel, toes face up. See which one is more comfortable for you. And then from here, we'll float the arms overhead and take a side bend. This is our 5th direction of the spine towards the leg that's extended. And then go ahead and float up, releasing the arms and then deepening the bend in the hips, sending the pelvis back and walking the hands into tabletop pose. So we're getting a lengthening of this extended leg, and we've really found the full length from head to pelvis of our spine in table. There's even a little bit of engagement in the abdomen. Face is free, jaw is free. And then we'll bring this knee back in to meet the first knee, floating up. And then we'll take this left leg out to gate pose, either directly out to the side or just the heel is grounded down. Floating the arms up and overhead, we'll take a side bend towards this left leg. And then releasing, letting the arms go, and then deepening the fold in the hips. So your pelvis has to go back as your hands and your head sort of walk forward to find this table pose. And just spending a few moments lingering here. And then we'll bring the knee in, walk the hands back, and turn Coming back either into table pose for a few more cat-cows to finish, or you might even finish by circling from head to pelvis over the ground. If you would prefer, you could also go ahead and walk the legs back and take a down dog for a few breaths. Just a little bit of movement to get the whole body engaged and moving, and just a little more free. So if you're in down dog, you can come down, and if you're in table, you can just take a rest. And that's all for our yoga break. Thank you for joining me. I hope you found this helpful. Namaste.